Alright, let's turn it off for now. Hello. I am. I guess I can say I am back. I guess. Um, man, how long has it been? Like 3 months now, I think. Yeah, I've been gone for a while. No, I think many of you are asking like why was I gone for a long time. Um, that's a bit of a long story, but I'll talk about it a little bit. To be honest, if I'm being honest right now, like the plan was before was that like because around the time that I was gonna come back, it was gonna be after I think April, I believe. It was supposed to be like after I think April, because like around April was like Ramadan and stuff like that. And I plan on coming back after that, but I didn't. And to be honest, I don't know. Like, words can't really describe why I didn't come back. I think it was just part of me that was like it kind of felt a little too hard. Like not like hard as in like oh it's difficult, but I mean like hard as in like I felt like I wasn't capable of doing this. But like it's hard kind of it's hard hold on. It's hard kind of describing why I'm hesitant to talk about this because like to me deep down I do want to do this. Like I have like a goal to like I know it sounds like fucking crazy for me to say this, but like I want to be like the biggest male VTuber. Like that's the one thing that's on my mind right now. Like, and I mean, I think the reason why I didn't want to come back was because just like, I lacked the level of like focus and discipline. Really, just like there were like times where I knew I needed to do this. I needed to stream. And I needed to make videos and stuff, but I put it off so just so much, man. It's like, and I mean, I think that's sort of relatable to some of us, like it's like there's like goals that we wanted to do, and just like there's like ambitions that we have that we wanted to fulfill or something. Again, it's like it's hard to it's hard to put into words what I'm trying to say. It's just like I want not only for me to make this a reality, it's for me to be in the position to be in the position where I want to be. But I also want and again, it's gonna sound cringe, but I do want you to follow your goals and to make sure that whatever the hell you're gonna do with your life, you do to the best of your ability. Don't it and another thing, follow your goals and also follow your ambitions, but at the same time, don't try to like do a fucking sprint with it. Like don't spend like hours upon hours every day on that one goal. That's kind of like the one thing that I messed up really fucking badly is that I focused all my time every hour on this, and technically speaking, you shouldn't. Like I basically locked myself in my room just feeling like oh if I don't know if I probably spent every single waking hour of my life that like maybe in like a year or two I would be where I want to be, but that's not the truth. Like it's a habit like this shouldn't be a, a sprint. It's a marathon of sorts. It should be incremental. Like little by little, you build up something. You build up the habit of going live. Being able to talk without feeling anxious was like one of the which I mean to be honest, talking like this, it's like one of the hardest things for me to do. Like it's slightly different from like talking to people. I mean, like to be honest, if I'm like talking to like a group of people, I'm usually like kind of shy away, I guess. But if it's like a one-on-one kind of thing, and I generally know who they are, it's a slightly different situation, of course. Um, but it's I rejected the idea of like, oh, I have to, you know, I'll get it eventually. Like, no, if this is what I want to do, I need to be able to not only take it, have the focus for doing it, but also the discipline to understand that, hey, it's not gonna be overnight. Most definitely it's not gonna be overnight. It's gonna be maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours for me to do this. And I think, like for me, my purpose as a VTuber is, personally, I want you guys to be the best you can be. It's like, and I know it sounds cringy as fuck to say, but like genuinely, I do. Cause I mean, I've been around the VTuber community for a long time. Like, well, I mean, I would say like maybe 2 years at most, I would say. And I've seen a lot of things, but the one thing that I've known for certain is that the audience, from what I know, still remains kind of the same. Majority of them are guys. Usually they're around my age, so like senior in high school, maybe in college somewhere. You watch people like me, people like some VTuber out there who, they give you a sense of joy because, maybe life's kind of shit for you, and like maybe you're circling somewhere, maybe you're going through some shit, and you come to people like us to kind of make you realize, hey, the world isn't that bad. But the truth of the matter is like we're just people at the end of the day. We all go through our own problems, but I think the one thing that we can do is probably detach away from these, I guess, vices. So for some it would be alcohol or drugs, or for me it was definitely social media, I guess. Cause like I think a couple of days ago I actually, one of the big things I did was I deleted a few apps. There was YouTube and Twitter, and I think TikTok was also on my phone, and I deleted all those because I realized, I wasted like a ton of fucking time on them. Like it was just surprising how much time I wasted, and then I realized, every single time that I could have done this or done more videos or do more clips for, some to put somewhere online, I kind of wasted it on watching this or doing something else, or doing another thing which I won't mention now, but I'll probably mention another time. um but yeah, it's oh man, like I don't know, like talking about this is kind of, like, it's relieving, but also it's probably something that I feel like a lot of people need to hear about right now, because I know that, like, there's probably one of you out there like, that's like, I kind of vibe with this motherfucker. You understand what the fuck I'm going through right now, I guess. But yeah, yeah, I think the one thing I want to take away from this is just, if you're going through something, get the I hope you are doing the best you can. It's, again, it's not it's a marathon. Maybe like 10, 15 minutes at a time every day. Just keep going at it. If you really want to do something, just do it. Do it incrementally, because I think that's probably the best way you can go about it. So yeah. Anyway,